Hi there, handbaggers. This is the military mom, and I would welcome you to the duck's nest. However, as you can see, I am not in the duck's nest. I am in my vehicle, and I am trying to drive, film, and read at the same time. And since I want to arrive alive, and I want everybody around me to arrive alive, I will not be spending a lot of time looking into the camera lens, but keeping my eye on the road as I share with you military mom's handbag truths. This is a video I have wanted to do for a while, so I thought since I am riding home tonight, I would film it. So of course I apologize, number one, for the road noise, and number two, for the lighting. But I think this is more of a video that you are interested in hearing versus seeing what I look like on a Friday night. All right, so my first handbag truth, and again, these truths are very, very personal to me as a handbagger. The first truth is cash versus credit. Some of you that follow my channel will know that I spent the majority of 2018 on a handbag buying hiatus. And during that time, I realized that going into debt for a handbag for me was stressful, unnecessary, and bordering on ridiculous. So I have decided that before I hit the submit, the confirm, or the cancel, or the purchase button, I will have the cash to cover the full price of my handbag. Now, I'm not saying I won't put it on a credit card, because I can put it on a credit card and earn rewards points and all that, but quite frankly, I can live without the reward points. But I do see a benefit in purchasing my bags with a credit card because of security, because of fraud protection, because of merchandise protection. So yeah, sometimes when you're in the thick of something, it's very hard to look at it or analyze it objectively. And when I was in handbag buying mode, I did not realize really how much I was spending on handbags first and foremost. And then I was telling myself that I was actually trying to rationalize my handbag buying, because I was using DuniPay and I was using EasyPay, and I would say, okay, I'm going to use DuniPay, EasyPay, and pay it off with my next paycheck, with my bonus. Yeah. Anyway, I came to realize during 2018 that debt is a stressor for me. I don't like being in debt. And one thing about stress, it has a way of finding its way into your life without you creating it for yourself. So I have decided that if I do not have the purchase price of a handbag or several handbags, that I will not make that commitment. All right, number two, the military mom's handbag truth is I am going to be more organic with my purchases when it comes to my style versus being trendy or trying to buy a handbag to impress. Now, when it comes to buying handbags to impress, I've never really been a follower, so that's really never been my issue. However, I have been known to jump on the trend bandwagon, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because one of the trends that I am loving right now is the Coach 1941 collection, some items from the Coach 1941 collection. I am loving that collection, and it's trending very strong right now. But I am leaning toward the Coach 1941 because it fits organically. It's a good fit for me and the type of handbags that I like. But one of my truths is I am not going to be trendy. I'm going to be true to myself, and if that means buying older, pre-loved bags because they fit my style, then that is what I will do. My next handbag truth is to be true to my color family. I really am drawn more to earth tones than any other color family, and to me there is nothing more appealing than a classic black bag. So instead of adding color, I'm going to say this with a caveat, instead of adding color to my handbag collection, I am going to stay true to my earth tones. Now, do I believe that my earth tones need a pop of color? Absolutely. All black, all brown, all bronze, all copper, all natural can get pretty boring. So I have to add a pop of color, but I have to be true. And if I'm leaning toward black in a bag, I cannot buy that bag in pink if pink is not speaking to me, and the only reason I'm buying pink is because I'm trying to add a pop of color. All right, the next item in my military mom list of handbag truths is to follow my gut instinct. And how organic could that be? So every single time I have not followed my gut instinct when it comes to a handbag purchase or holding back from a handbag purchase, I have ended up regretting that decision. There have been bags that I looked at and said to myself, you need to go ahead and get that. Did not. Yeah, regretted that. So I am going to follow my gut instinct on both the positive and the negative. Another thing that is a military mom truth is the fact that my handbag obsession, addiction, however we classify it, and I'm going to say this without hoping to sound really preachy, but this is a truth. It bordered on idolatry. Thou shalt have no other gods before me, and my handbags were becoming that idol. And when I realized that during my handbag hiatus, I really had to take a good look at myself, because I don't need any idols in my life. All right, next is space. And what that means is when I run out of storage space for my bags, I will stop buying handbags, because I am not going to, again, create stress in my life over handbags. Very personal decision, but yeah, when there's no more room under the bed, when there's no more room on top of the refrigerator, when there's no more room on that space, over your cabinet in the kitchen, and I start having to store handbags in my bathtub, that's a problem. So the space is definitely going to dictate how many handbags I decide to hold on to. And another handbag truth, another military mom handbag truth, is the fact that I use handbags and handbag purchasing as a drug. When I am sad, I go handbag shopping. When I'm depressed, I go handbag shopping. When I'm happy, I go handbag shopping. When I'm introspective, I go handbag shopping. Yeah, there's really no emotion that is going to keep me from handbag shopping. It's my coping mechanism. And there's some psychological issues that I just cannot deal with by simply buying a new handbag. So I think what I'm going to do is when I get the urge to purchase a new handbag, I'm going to step back and really examine where that emotion, where that desire is coming from. Now, more tactical, one of my truths is I do not carry my writing instruments in a protective pouch or case or even a Ziploc bag, and that is a big no-no. I really need to put my writing instruments in something in case they burst or they leak and ruin my handbag. I've been, I think, lucky so far, but I need to not depend on luck, and I need to make a conscious effort to protect my bags more, because if there's anything I hate, it's stain and soil on the lining, especially the red lining of a Dooney & Bourke handbag. So like I said, so far I've been lucky, but I need to make sure that I am doing something to protect the lining of my bag. Another military mom handbag truth is I am no longer going to buy a bag just because it's on sale. I have done that in the past, and some of the purchases turned out really well, and some of them were duds and just sort of sat and got no use whatsoever. So that goes back to, my addiction to handbag buying. I really got to stop and ask myself why I'm buying this handbag, and if it's to deal with the negative emotion or a suppressed emotion, then I have to find another coping mechanism, because I've done that before. I bought bags just because they were on sale at a really good price. My final item is not buying handbags as gifts. Just because I like handbags doesn't mean everyone on my gift list likes handbags, or they may not like the type of handbags that I like. So I am trying to refrain, even though my oldest sister really enjoys handbags, I'm going to try to refrain from buying handbags as gifts, because again, just because I love them and I'm addicted to them doesn't mean everyone else is. So that concludes my list. If you can identify with any of these, please comment and let me know. If you have any that I have not listed, I would love to hear them. Thanks, handbaggers. Oh my gosh. Thanks, handbaggers, for watching. And as always, happy carrying.